to my YouTube channel Learn IT with Venkat, and this is Dr. Venkatesan. In this video we are going to see about some more IoT devices. This is the continuation of the first video, and here we will look some more IoT devices and how to register the devices with the IoT server and what functionality those items are having, like that we will see. Go to the topology now. So this is the topology which I have taken, which is a local area network with your gateway router and for some laptop, and this is your IoT server, and these are all the IoT devices which in this scenario I have taken. So this is the garage door, like our car parking door, and attached with the motion detector, and it is having carbon monoxide alarm, that is carbon monoxide detector, and followed by window and fan. So these are all the IoT devices I have taken, and here I have given car. These devices you can get it from this search. So if you type garage, you will get a garage, and if you type car, you will get a car, and if you type carbon, so you will have two detector. One is carbon dioxide detector and carbon monoxide detector. Here I have chosen carbon monoxide detector. Okay, and if you type window, you will get a window, and if you type fan, you will get a fan. Okay, so now I want to give the connection. So click your connection and choose the automatic connection, and connecting the switch to all the IoT devices. Okay, no need to connect the car, and this IoT give escape to come out of that connection, and this IoT server already pre-configured with the IP address and IoT accounts already created. For that you can refer my previous video. So if you go to desktop and IP config, here you can see the details of server IP address is 10.10.10.100, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway for this network is this router. This router IP address is 10.10.10.1, and DNS server is going to be the same server, this server. Okay, and go to the service and IoT services, the service on, and here I have created one account called admin. So how to create this account, you can refer the previous video, or also you can see it here, like 10.10.10.100 is my server IP address. For example, Venkat username password, click login. There is no username password exist, so here I am going to give, here you have to choose sign up for creating new account. So here Venkat is my password, so create it. So once you have created, go to service and again click IoT service. So here the account Venkat created. Okay, so now I have to register these devices with your server. So go to garage door, and in the settings you will have a DHCP. Click the DHCP. The DHCP service already I configured it in router. So if you go to router, CLI, enable, so running configuration. So here I have configured the DHCP service. This, if you want to know how to configure DHCP service, you can refer my previous video also. So here IoT is my DHCP service for the network 10.10.10 and default router and the DNS server. Okay, so this will provide the DHCP. So it got the gateway and DNS. Go down, remote server 10.10.10.100 is your server IP, and I'm having two account, admin and Venkat. Suppose if I am choosing Venkat, connect it. You will get a refresh button here. Yes, refresh means the device registered in your server. So check it, IoT monitor, see, in the server this device registered. So from here also you can control. See, if I am click this, your garage door open, and from here if you click it again, it will be closed like this. Go to motion detector, config, setting, DHCP, get the details and go to remote server 10.10.10.100 Vengat, register it and go to carbon monoxide, do the same job, DHCP, got it, 10.10.10.100, sorry, Vengat, connect it. Go to window, settings, DHCP, 10.10.10.100, Vengat. For the last device. Vengat, connect it. So now all the devices connected with your server, check with your server machine. Yes, here all the devices connected here. From here you can control your IoT devices. For example, if I want to access my window, I can click the window here and it is in red color, which means window is closed. So if I click this window, you can see the window opened, and if I click it again, the window closed. Like that, fan. For fan, 3 operation is there. One is off, which is not running, and if you click low, you can see here one circle which is running low speed, and if you click high, you can see here 2 circles, which means running fast. Okay, and off. From your server you can access all these devices, and from your laptop also you can access. Suppose if you are working in your laptop in some room, and from here you can go to IoT monitor and log in into your account 10.10.10.100. I have registered in my account Vengat, so Vengat login. So now from your laptop you are accessing your IoT devices. Okay, suppose these IoT devices are in your car parking, but your laptop you are using it in your room. Okay, from there you can access your car parking area. Okay, once you have registered the devices in your router. Now I am going to create a condition here. So go to IoT monitor and click the condition, add. So what is the condition means? Garage door open. So when the garage door has to open. So if motion detector on is true, then my garage door on should be true. So if car comes, the motion detector will sense that car is coming. Once the motion detector is getting on, the garage door should open the door. That is my condition. So after giving this, you have to click OK, and then you have to set the closing also, garage door close. So you can give any name. So if motion detector on is false, there is no motion detector, then your garage on is also false. That's it. Now I check here. So just move your car and click the Alt key and just move. Yes, motion detected, and you can see the garage door open and go inside. And after 5 seconds the motion detector get off. So once the motion detector is off, your garage door closed. And next condition, for example, gas level high. Suppose if there is a gas leakage or your car emitting more carbon monoxide, then this will sense the carbon monoxide level, and what I have to do means, once the garage is having more carbon monoxide gas, I want to make my window open and I want to run the fan. So for that, carbon monoxide level, for example, greater than 0.06, and your window on should be true, and you can add a condition result here. fan status should be high. Okay, click. Add gas level is low, so carbon level is less than 0.06 means your window on is false. Add your fan status should be off. Close it. Okay, so you can, from here home, you can check the level of your carbon monoxide. So now there is no carbon monoxide emitted, so your level of carbon monoxide is 0. Now how I can check? So from the car I'm going to emit the gas. Okay, for that click the Alt key and click the car. So it is emitting the carbon monoxide, so it will detect that gas, and if you look at the server, see the level of that gets increased. So once it reaches 0.606, window and fan will get open. Wait for that 0.06, greater than 0.06. Yes, you can see here. So now it is ready, less than 0.06, so your window and fan off. Once it is greater than 0.06, your window and fan will get open. Wait for it. Yes, greater than 0.6, so it will open and close. So it has been automated, so no need of any human interventions here. That's it about this video. Hope you all understand this. See you with another video. If you like this video, click like button, subscribe for my channel. You will get a notification of my new videos. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.